Hello, YouTube family. Greg D, aka the DCUO Gingerbread Man, back here with another video. Today, I wanted to share my let's call it hybrid pet loadout. We posted a Might pet DPS loadout. We posted a Might non-pet DPS loadout with Sorcery. So today, I want to do a pet hybrid. If I had a few different artifacts, this probably would be more of a precision loadout, but I don't. So, it is what it is. Before we get into the video, though, if you guys could do me a huge solid favor and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here. Only 25% of the people that are watching this video right now are subscribed, so it would be a huge favor to me if you could hit that subscribe button as we continue to work towards 10,000 subscribers. Also, disclaimer, I am not by any means saying that this is like an OP meta, you're going to kick everybody's ass loadout. This is just something that I've been working on, something that I have fun with, therefore I'm sharing it. Easy as that. If you want to try it, try it. If you don't like it, you want to tell me I suck, that's okay too. That's why I'm here. But again, this is just something that I'm working on, having fun with. There we go. So, since we are doing a hybrid loadout, and I probably understand as well that I should have more skill points to do like a full hybrid setup here, but this is kind of what we're doing. So for hybrid, you would go in the middle, critical attack chance, critical attack damage, and then split up your rest of your points between precision and might. As far as my allies are concerned, kind of the same thing with the might pet loadout. We're using Zatanna and Batman Who Laughs here. You could use Shazam as your other support ally, but I feel like in this case, Zatanna is going to be helping buff your pets in the support role. You're going to get better random buffs via the Batman Who Laughs as opposed to Shazam. So there's that. Also, if you wanted to, you could throw Constantine in your combat ally section, especially if you're in a raid. That way you're buffing everybody with defense, might, precision, all that fun stuff. As far as what I'm using, artifacts-wise, I'm using Source Shard, Omega, because this is a hybrid setup here. I'm using Tantu, Quizlet, and Sinestro's Ring. The one thing that I would change, and something that I'm probably going to be working on in the near future here, is I want to get Mercy for my trinket pets. So, and that's why I also said that this would probably turn into more of like a precision-based loadout. Because in this case, you probably could, if you wanted to go more precision, you could swap out Omega and put Mercy in there. If you wanted to go full pet, you could also put Grim in here, I guess, instead of Sinestro's Ring. So just kind of something to think about. Again, this is more hybrid style, hence why we have like the hybrid artifact, a might artifact. Source Shard is technically a might artifact there. Quizlet's technically a might artifact as well, I believe. Sinestro's Ring's definitely a might artifact, but again, if I had different artifacts, I'd probably throw Mercy in here for the trinket pet help, and probably would take out either Omega or Sinestro's Ring. As far as the loadout itself is concerned, also we should mention that we are using the cross-weapon combos because this is a hybrid, so we're using our weapon attacks and our loadout tray. My personal favorite, as far as the cross-weapon combos, is brawling into martial arts. So you're just going to put all of your points in there. Boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. And then as far as the iconic powers, I have Spore Pod, and I also have the Brine Hulk because I want to show both of them just to kind of contrast and compare. So first I want to do, we won't do any of the trinket pets here, but we're just going to show, I should probably actually show you what I have as far as the loadout itself too, but we'll get there. So the nice thing about Source Shard at being at 200 is there is a 25% chance that it will randomly, like, automatically respawn itself, which is awesome. So that is a good thing about having Source Shard at 200. So we hit 6.5 to begin with. We're at 13 million, 13 million, 13 million, 13 million, 13 million, and then we're going to hit Omega as soon as that pops up. And then you always want to make sure you have your God Wave strength going. That way you're buffing your pets, because we'll have, in this case, we'll have Fury and Quizlet going. And again, you could throw Grim in here if you really wanted to go like full pet type loadout. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. But I mean, you're 11, hit it just right. You can hit it just right. You always want to make sure that you got the Mega, God Wave. You want to, just because the cooldown is so big, you know, do that. So there's a 14. There's a 14, and then you could do like boopity, boopity, and boop. So there's a 16. Boop, 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 if you really wanted to, until that, and you could do that, maybe 10. So, I mean, you know, you're 10 to 15-ish, maybe 16-ish. I mean, obviously not as strong as the Might pet loadout that I have, for sure. But the only thing that I did want to show you and do different here was, so I'm going to come over here. I just wanted to show you, if you really wanted to go like full petness, I guess you could say, you could swap out Spore Pod. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. And I was going to put in Brine Hulk here, just to show you the difference here. So, just like to do, Omega, plus out the Brine Hulk, God Wave strength hit, so there's a 14.8. The one nice thing I will say about Brine Hulk is that he does seem to regenerate pretty quickly. So there's a 14, there's a 14, we go boopita, boopita, hit the Omega, with that, we're at a 12. So, I mean, you're right around the same amount of damage, honestly. I mean, it's not going to be enough to kind of go one way or the other, it looks like. You know, roughly the same in that, 10 to 15 million. Again, I almost wish I had Mercy because I could go a little bit more precision, get the base help or the buff help there, but I mean, there you go. I mean, again, it's not great, not terrible. Kind of, it's meh. I mean, again, it's more for the fun factor of being more of a hybrid style here, especially if you want to go more pet oriented. Now let's bust out all of our trinket pets, and see what we got here. Thingy, Brine Hulk, that, so you're at a 14, which is, yeah, it's definitely not as strong as your Might is going to be, for sure. Plus, like I said, I could use more skill points in the sense of being more hybrid effective, but, it is what it is. It still can be a lot of fun. I've played this several times in a raid, this loadout, and I've had a lot of fun with it. So, I mean, it's not... There's something to be said about having some sort of fun factor here as well. But, again, is it as strong as doing, like, full Might? No, not at all. and I'm not claiming that it is, but again, it can be fun. I mean, if you hit it just right, you get the right kind of buffs. I mean, you can easily do some damage with it. So there you go. Like I said, in the near future, what I do want to do is I want to get Mercy leveled up so that I have the trinket pet buff, and maybe throw Grim in there, and then try like a full precision pet. Because I mean, I have my Earth pet who is precision loadout that I posted on my channel not that long ago. That was maybe a few months ago at this point, but like I said, I kind of want to try to um, do something like that, but more precision based. I mean, honestly, you could even throw Mercy in here, throw your Strat Trans card in here, and then that could be your 5 as well. I mean, you take out Omega, which is obviously, like I said, a Might artifact. Take out Sinestro's Ring, which is a Might artifact. Throw Strat and Trans in there, and then just have your Tantu, your Quizlet, your Mercy, Grim, or if you didn't want to use Grim, you could just do Tantu, Quizlet, Source Shard, Mercy, and a Trance card essentially. I think that's what I'm running on my Earth character right now. He's and he's full uh, precision. So there you go. Like I said, that's kind of what I'm working with. Pretty fun. Like I said, I've run it in several raids and alerts thus far, and it hits okay, and I have a lot of fun with it. So let me know in the comments section below how you would change it, what artifacts you'd use instead of the ones that I have, just to give me some ideas. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, we'll see you soon.